Welcome to another Technology Corner live with our lovely, handsome, smart CEO, Kelly Siegel. Kelly, good morning to you.
I'm definitely handsome. I wouldn't go smart.
So Kelly, we go live 9:15 a.m. Eastern every Friday, talking about the modern day technology tips and tricks for businesses in the greater Michigan, Ohio, and all over nationally in the United States. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Happy Friday. It is actually tropical feeling in Michigan right now. I have the door open, the window open. It's 85 degrees. I feel like I'm in Florida. I'm sorry for the casualness. I am so slammed today. It's just one meeting after another. We got bunches of changes going on at NTM. Life is good.
Good. I love it. So speaking of which, tropicalness, when we are having fun in the sun, we always take these things with us, right?
Oh, it just went off. Did you hear it?
Exactly. I did. Yes. Ironic. iPhones, tablets, IT and security isn't just limited to laptops and desktops, Kelly. It's limited to all of our devices. So how do companies manage all these devices? How do they protect them? How do they make sure that they're safe and secure? So that's the topic today is around mobile devices.
You know, Dave, man, I was in a meeting where someone just contracted. They just got over the not coronavirus. They just got over the ransomware, and we asking them all kinds of questions, and it was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and it ended with, well, what's your mobile device management plan? It's like, oh, and it was like, it's fine. We don't even let them have access to anything on the network. And we went, well, are they getting their email on their phone? Yes. Are they connected to Wi-Fi? Yes. And it's just an afterthought about these cell phones and mobile devices, and it really shouldn't be. It's like the afterthought of ransomware. I mean, you ask one person and they know somebody that got it. So it's nobody's taking it seriously, and they need to. I mean, I got a message this morning that was an obvious somebody trying to, it was somebody posing as somebody else and sending me a message with a link. And it's the same thing when they're trying to send you an erroneous email. They just want to get into your thing and use it as a relay and watch. And these are computers, man. They got to be taken just as serious as a computer on the network, because when it comes in on your network and connects to your Wi-Fi, it's on your network.
Yeah.
Now, most people have other security measures, but still, I mean, I can access every single device, every single thing on my network on my phone. And the most important thing is you got to punch your passwords, and it's the same thing. They can spoof that. So my first thing is, take it very seriously. They're only getting better. We're going backwards in cybersecurity. I mean, we're constantly trying to outsmart these guys, and they're smart. So first thing is, pay attention to your mobile network. Have a mobile plan. Most people just let the Wild Wild West go, and it's like, oh, I don't even have a bring your own device or a corporate plan or anything. So if nothing else, know what's coming on your network. And if your IT company isn't telling you that what are these mobile devices connecting to your wireless, you got to rethink your IT part, because those are vulnerabilities and potential opportunities for somebody to harm your network. So take it seriously, man. It's common, and it happens now, and it just doesn't get the fanfare that everybody else has, because they use it as a jump off to get into the real network. So they don't realize that they stole it off your phone.
Yeah. Krebs Security and Kaspersky came out with an article a few months ago where they dubbed it smishing. SMS phishing, SMISHING, and it's just a great term. So just to go one step further, what you're talking about, they're now trying to attack people via text message, right? Hey, check out this FedEx link. Hey, your boss said, download this cool schedule. If you're a construction company, download this here, and it goes to your text message on your device or your tablet or your PC, and so smishing is a big one. So asset management is a big deal, is what I hear you saying, right? Manage your devices and make sure that you have them locked down and you know who's using what, right?
Yeah, man, know what's on your network. I thought of the instance. So somebody sent me a Facebook message, old fraternity brother of mine sent me a Facebook message, look who died, and was a link. And immediate reaction was like, oh my God, because we're getting the age where we have fraternity brothers that are dying and it's sad. And we're having a reunion coming up. And so, obviously somebody's infiltrated his phone and has seen that he has a reunion coming up. He's meeting with all of us and is captive and sent us all this to try to get it. Of course, I didn't click on it, but yeah, you got to know what's going on in your network and everything for that matter. I mean, cameras, everything that has a MAC address is susceptible to be a portal into your network, and it's very easy. I'm not trying to be afraid. It's just common practices of VLANing, antivirus, updates, just basic things will allow people to be protected. And it's amazing they're not doing. I went to a prospect yesterday and they have no VLAN. So their cameras are on their Wi-Fi network. Their Wi-Fi network's on the computer network. The computer network's on the phone network, and everything's together. So one becomes a vulnerability. One becomes a porthole to the bad actors. Everything becomes a porthole. And man, it is not. I'm not even technical, and I know how to VLAN things. It's just giving separate lanes and separate expressways to different modalities. Wireless needs its own. Cameras definitely need its own. You don't want people having access to your cameras for security reasons.
Yeah.
You don't want your data, and you definitely don't want your voice, because your voice is it's funny. The least one that we use is the most important. It can't be jumbled, because then you'll have garbled audio.
Yeah.
So most of VLAN, and it's very simple, very easy to do.
Yeah, you mentioned two things I want to come back to. You said anything with a MAC address. What is that? What does that mean?
It's the thing it's the identifier on the network. It says, hey, this is what's on your network.
So does every device have a MAC address?
Every device has a MAC address.
Okay. So
every device that plugs into the network has a MAC address. But
okay.
You know what? This is funny. Oh, I just lost you. Peripherals don't have it, like a mouse, because that's not plugging into the network.
Yeah.
So anything that is doing something has a MAC address.
Okay. And then you talked a minute ago about video systems and surveillance. You shouldn't have access. So what if you have a client or a business who has like 5 or 6 different deli or food franchises, and the owner wants to check to make sure their employees aren't stealing. They just want to check on the place from their mobile device, and they want to check their security systems through their video system. Is that something that you wouldn't recommend that they do, or yes, you would recommend?
Oh, absolutely, totally can do that. We just have to do it safe. There's a standard way to do it, and most companies do it the easiest way, and the easiest way is not secure.
Got it.
I will tell you this much. It's like I live my life. It isn't very hard to get up and go to the gym every morning. You get positive momentum, you do it. It's just as easy to set a network up with VLANs and secure as it is to slap something together. It's just most IT guys, we got a guy, or we use this small company, they just don't know how to do it. They don't know anything. And it's not, they say, hey, set this camera up on my network. They do it, and they get it done, and they have remote connectivity, but they don't know that there's an easier, simpler way to do it that's actually secure. So, again, we involve me, we'll come in, and it's not a forklift. It's not the word, but it's, and I'm going to tell you, next year, mark my words, call me Nostradamus Siegel. The insurance company is going to make everybody prove that that these networks are separate. We're seeing it in many insurance companies now, but everyone's going to do it. They're going to prove that all this stuff is separate, because nobody wants to be responsible for the cameras. Nobody wants to be responsible for the access control. They want to stay in their lane.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it makes sense that insurance companies are going to ask for that, because if they got to dish out payouts for those policies, they're going to want to know and make sure that these things are done right, and so that they don't have to pay out.
It's a dead giveaway that if you don't have VLANs, it means you use somebody very inexpensive. And it's like why they check your credit when they're giving you an insurance quote, because
Mhm.
If you pay your bills on time, you tend to do responsible things. If you hire the lowest cost IT provider, you probably cut corners and you're gonna get popped. I hate having these stories, man. I hate selling fear. I just want companies to be able to go and do what they do to put food on the table and be happy and smile and have fun.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, this is the world we live in.
it is.
And at the very least, just reach out to me and say, this is what we did. Is that what you recommend? And I'm not going to make you feel stupid. I'm going to go, hey, let me just quick look at it and I'll give you a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
It's better to know than to not know and get that call in the middle of the night that says we've been compromised.
Yeah. No, and you're right. Some of the stuff is such a drag, but at the end of the day, it's a real problem, right? And
A lot
that's
of people like to just ignore it and stick their head under the thing and act like it's going to go away. But unfortunately, this stuff ain't going away, man. And
the
nobody
opposite.
wants to deal with the hassle of finding someone who will do it right like us. But I assure you, if you use NTM, again, shameless plug, we are the easiest company to do business with, literally. So you say, hey, do this, we get it done, we get it right, and you will be cyber secure.
Love it.
Guaranteed.
Kelly, there's an offer page that we are continuing to offer as we have for the last few months. People can go to Trust NTM, that's trustntm.com/offer, where they can learn a little bit more about some of these items that we're talking about today and how to protect all devices, not just mobile devices on their network. But just short of that, where can people get a hold of you if they want to talk more?
That offer page is great. We've got a lot of traction now. All of a sudden, everything is picking up, and we have lots and lots of companies going, Kelly, will you come run this scan? And we ran 2 this week that were just holy smokes. One literally precluded us from working with a company because they were in such dire straits. It was going to be a forklift, and the company just didn't want to do it. And it's sad because at that point I got a big heart and I just want to do it for free. So if you haven't run this scan, it's like going as a man at 45 or 50 getting a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Even if you don't think you have a problem, reach out. Go to www.trustntm.com/offer and take us up on these scans. 3 scans: network infrastructure assessment, the network cybersecurity assessment, and just the dark web scans. Just see what that's out there. If nothing, you want those to come back good, because that means your company's doing well. I wish I could say more are doing it. We run them on an ongoing basis on our customers, because just in case anything falls through the cracks, we catch it on the scans. But get it done. Go get a physical. Why not? You get physicals, you get freaking colonoscopies, we get mammogram checks. Why can't we? You're like, how I did that? Can we get mammogram checks? Why not get your network checked?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it for free, and it's detailed, and the information is yours. You get to keep it. I'm not going to keep it. I don't need it unless you sign with us.
Yeah, it's like preventative medicine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's the whole goal.
Yeah, like working out every day.
Exactly, just like working out. Kelly, where can people get a hold of you if they want to talk more about this?
Call me on my cell phone, 248-808-4888, for all 15 people that are viewing this right now.
Awesome. Kelly, 9:15 Eastern. We'll see you next Friday, same time, same place, my friend.
Thanks, brother. Happy Friday the 13th.
Yes, you too. Be safe.
Bye.